Battlefield 1. And that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. The Battlefield series. Now, I'll tell you what. I've always preferred the realistic feeling of a Battlefield game against the Call of Duty arcadey feeling. You know, always. But even though I wasn't really into any particular Battlefield game, not really, until Battlefield 1 came out. When Battlefield 1 came out, it basically took over my life. It took over my life. For such a long time I played this game, and still to today I think the graphics and the gameplay hold up. And I have tried Battlefield 5, and for some reason it doesn't capture my interest as much as Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 really revolutionized, you know, just an amazing epic story. An amazing epic story, a unique Battlefield 1 as in World War I story that I have never encountered a game that played in World War I. Always World War II, never one. You know, and it really captured my interest, especially the fact that I'm a big history nerd, history geek that I really enjoy. I could binge watch Crash Course History for hours. So when this game came out, not only that, I'm a big gun fanatic. If I had money, I would be a big gun collector, especially the classic old school world guns. And this game made me even like it more. The fact that the weapons, it really captivated me in every way. Then the scenarios you could actually run into in the world. The scenarios you could actually run into as you're playing. Since it's up to 64 players, you avoid the Call of Duty problem of getting killed by the same person over and over and over, which is something I'm really not a fan of. So in a 64 player open, semi-open map, you really could explore, and you work with teams, and you try to push the line forward through trenches and all types of situations. It really felt like we were at war, and there really were some tense moments, you know. And this is a game I mainly played by myself. None of my friends really liked this game. And this is a game I experienced by myself, and mainly played by myself, and enjoyed it so much. Everybody else was really a Battlefield 4 fan, you know. And I get it, but I felt like I didn't play it, and I didn't enjoy it enough, and I fell behind, and then to catch up to everybody, it really felt tedious. But when Battlefield 1 came out, it really captivated me. The whole feel of war, and it really felt like they say the first war was the real Great War. It really felt like a great war. It really truly did, and I was in there, and I felt every single bit of it. Now, something in the Battlefield games that truly captivated me was basically the roar of war. How everything truly felt like war, and the fact that Battlefield games tend to be so highly destructible that it truly, the way a battle starts could truly be transformed with giant craters in the floor, and a battle could start one way and completely end up a different way. As in, the battlefield gets transformed, and where there was cover, now there isn't, and everything gets exposed, and there's truly no hiding place. There's very few hiding places. You're inside a house with your team and stuff, and all of a sudden, that's no longer an option. You know, it's truly dynamic how the feel of terror, the feel that you're in danger in every moment, the feel that you're essential to your squad, especially if you're a medic. It doesn't matter if you're a medic or you carry ammo or you're covering fire them. One way or another, it always truly feels like you're important in the battlefield. You're truly always in danger. It always really had that epicness. That's the word for it. Epicness. It's always been truly epic and had that truly epic feeling of war. And even though Battlefield 5 does a lot of the similar things, I don't know what it is about Battlefield 1 that truly, I guess it's because it was my first experience, but something with Battlefield, oh my god, strongest lamppost in the world. Something about Battlefield, okay, first it didn't want to break, then it overbroke. Something about the Battlefield 1 that truly I have not found a game that can give me the same feeling, and that's why Battlefield 1 for a very long time was my #1 first-person shooter game. And right now I could go in a multiplayer map and completely get into it. It's always been something that I've truly enjoyed, and Battlefield 1 really captures that energy of war and desperateness to win. Oh god. Now, I say it was my favorite first-person shooter for a very long time, because after so many years, even though I really enjoy it and it's fun, it truly feels like it could have better graphics. It's starting to feel like it's showing its age. And that's the only thing that sets me back. There are better graphic games right now, and a more realistic feel, but nothing like nothing. I could truly say that nothing will ever compare in like the chaos and gameplay that Battlefield 1 had. At least for me, in my experience, Battlefield 1 will forever be one of those top 3 first-person shooters I have ever played in my life. And even though years will go by and maybe it'll be replaced by another game, the experience I had was already created, you know, there's no taking that away. The experience, my first impressions and everything, that was something I could always go back and remember fondly. As in, and always remember like, that was amazing. And recall so many epic situations and so many desperate moves and scenarios, so many wins and so many losses. It's just, it will forever be in my heart and memory. Like I was saying, Battlefield 1 was always truly epic. The first time I played it, it really captivated my imagination and has so many scenarios, not only in the multiplayer but the campaign. The campaign is so amazing. The campaign was truly epic as well. So many short stories that they were so good. They were so good. And the multiplayer, there was special units like the fire unit and the heavy juggernaut that made the gameplay not feel stale. And if you grab that juggernaut armor, you truly felt like you could make a difference, and you could if you were a skilled enough player. There was big trains with weapons and blimps and so much. It truly was something to experience, especially when it first came out that it had the max players on it. It truly was an experience, and it was one of those games that truly pushed me. It truly did push me to be the best I can be in a first person shooter. It was one of those games that I really did push and like get good, you know. It really was one of those get good games. And at first I remember hating the snipers, the scout class. I remember hating being killed from far away until I kept obligating myself to be better and better, and I played every single class until eventually I mastered, or I wouldn't say mastered, but became pretty decent with the scout. And finally became that which I hated, but it feels so good. To be honest, it feels so good to accomplish that. And it felt so good to kill somebody from such a long distance. It truly feels. And there's something about this game when you kill somebody, it makes a cling sound that is truly satisfying when you get that kill. And what could I say? I would show gameplay, but I have a whole playlist in my channel dedicated to all the plays I used to, all the battles I used to have, epic battles. I'm not really feeling up to playing a whole match right now because matches were truly long. They were truly devastating, amazing maps. I'm telling you, it was truly something. And it probably I could still find some servers where people are playing specific maps and stuff. But like I said, the experience is there and will never go away. And I'm truly grateful for what this game was, and I got to experience it. And I wish there was more. That's all I could say. And there was more. There was plenty of DLC packs, and I bought them all. I bought all the DLC, all the expansions. I got all the expansions. I played everything to it. I really did go all out, and like I said, I was playing this on my own, and it truly took a chunk of my life, and I do not regret it. This game was amazing. But I'm just saying, I cannot praise this game any more than I have. It truly is one of my top three. Up to this day, 2021, it's still one of my top three most epic experiences. One of the most amazing things I've ever experienced in a game. It truly is. And will forever hold a place in my heart. Battlefield. I think that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys for watching.